Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Awesomenauts? Well, that's probably one of the best titles I've ever heard. No real question about that. This is by a company called Ronimo. Ronimo brought you Swords and Soldiers HD, which was alright. It was a 2D strategy game, kind of a tug-of-war, I felt. It was okay, but it wasn't what I call very strategic. But looking back on it, I think, there's actually some elements of Dota style of game here. The idea of pushing towards towers with a bunch of mobs and trying to bring them down. It's got some elements in there. So what they did is they decided we're going to make a 2D, cartoony, platformy-based Dota game. So we're going to have some of the same principles that Dota has, like the idea that you've got to kill the world tree or whatever. You've got to push down towers, there's a jungle. But everything else, well, that's where things get a little bit interesting. I brought you a video of this in very early stages at Eurogamer last year. But I have good news. This was originally designed for consoles. Turns out that they, while waiting for the patch to get approved for the PS3 and the 360, decided, you know what, we're going to make a PC version. I really did push them on this, so I'm glad that they've done it. I've got into the beta, and I have a chance to play it. So let's play some Awesomenauts and show you exactly what's going on here. But first, let's have a look at the PC version in its current form in the beta. Bear in mind that things are, of course, subject to change. So at the moment, there are no actual screen adjustment options aside from being able to move your screen in and out. You can't customize any other options. The thing is, this is a two-dimensional 2D sprite game, so I don't know what you'd really be able to customize. The thing is, it's missing stuff like windowed mode and useful stuff like that in the beta. I'm hoping that that does get added. Aside from that, it does have full mouse control in the menu screen, as you can see here, which is always nice to have. And that's all you really need to know. I think we're just going to jump straight into the game and actually show you what's going on here. We're going to go for a battle. Now, if you go battle, you can bring 2 other friends with you. This is a 3-on-3 game. We're going to be going with what we've got here. The cool thing is you can actually play with a local player. Like, I can add someone who is on my computer. We can both play in kind of a split-screen mode against people online, which is a very cool thing that is not often included in PC games. It does also have completely configurable keys, as you can see right here. That might scare you a little bit. It's like, oh my god, look at all these keys. Actually, not a lot of... You really don't need to know much of these. They make perfect sense once you get into the game. Alright, I'm going to ready up, and let's get into some Awesomenauts battling, shall we? Alright, which character to pick? They all have their own theme music, by the way. So if I pick Froggy G, I'm going to pick Froggy G on the basis of his music.
Grandmaster Splash in the house.
Yes. Alright, now I'm going to pick the character I actually want, because I'm not very good with Froggy G. I'm going to pick Lone Star. There we go. There you go, folks. Theme music for every character, because why not? I think that every MOBA game should have this from here on in, or Dota-style, whichever you prefer. Now, here is the loadout shop. What you can do is you can pick 3 of these for each of your different categories. So, this is a bunch of buffs for your character. These are buffs for your character's abilities, like your character's gun. So, I could get Crystal Eagle bullets. I could then also pick up Missile if I wanted. There you go. Now, you'll notice that I already have a preset loadout from the last time I played around, but I have something new here. So perhaps I might want to get rid of that and give myself a nice front-loaded bonus. Might be a good idea. I also like to add a homing missile onto my blaster. Let's take the Crystal Eagle bullets. These cost a lot more, but they're very, very nice indeed. And this is where you need to start throwing your ideas of Dota games out of the window, because you're thinking, oh, auto-attacks. Look, it's kind of a Dota game, yeah? It's got the same principles as a Dota game, but auto-attacking? No. You see, this is a platform-based shooter as well. So, this is not an auto-attack. This is just a gun. You shoot it. It's really as simple as that. You might want to watch this happen. I was able to drop pod in. This is the really cool thing about this game. When you spawn, you don't just wait. You drop pod in and you collect cash on the way down. So it's like a little mini-game. Now, at the shop, I can unlock my abilities, which is what I'm now going to do. Alright, I've got some cash, so what do I want to do? I'm going to grab an extra stick of dynamite immediately. And I'll grab the piggy bank there to give me the extra solar. what I might want to also do is increase my movement speed. There we go, I've got rocket boots now, so I can actually triple jump. Each of these characters has a different kind of jumping ability, by the way. So that's very, very cool indeed. This guy, as I say, can do triple jump. Now, platforming is really important in this game. There's platforms all over the place, so while it's two-dimensional, that doesn't mean that you're just going to be running at the enemy. That's, in fact, a very stupid idea. Needless to say, you don't want to be running into towers either. That will cause horrible things to happen, so I'm going to help push this lane a little bit here. Abilities-wise, I have a couple of sticks of dynamite. I hold down the button to charge my throw strength, and suddenly a horrible creature is coming in my general direction. He is... Oh, actually, never mind. He's friendly. He's not that horrible a creature. No, he's not friendly. Is he friendly? I actually don't know. You know what? We're just going to beat him up anyway. That sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Picks up a health boost. I'm going to grab one for myself, actually. The jungle in this game can give you extra cash as well as a lot of health boost. So if you take damage, then... Ow! Ow! So much pain. He was actually friendly, everyone else wasn't. I'm used to playing red, and now I'm just not paying any attention anymore. There you go, have some dynamite. That should cause you a few problems. Yes, there you go. Oh god, can't see anything. Nice, that was helpful. Alright, I would really like to go into the jungle, so I'm just going to dash below here. Now, if I kill these little critters, I'll get myself some health back, and also some extra cash. If I want, I can take on the big one. I really don't want to be doing that, because that's essentially suicidal at this stage. Ooh, speaking of suicidal... I might be able to take you... Get back here. Get back here. Got the dynamite ready. Nope. It's really cool to see, like, individual skill being rewarded so much in this game. It looks cartoony, but that doesn't mean it's easy. There's a lot of platforming skill involved here, so the way that you escape is often vertically and by dropping through platforms. So just like any other platform, you press S, it's going to drop you down here. So you can actually very rapidly switch between screens, which makes it easier to get away from your opponents. The game is super fun, by the way, if you hadn't already realized. Like, this is the thing that I love most about Awesomenauts, is how goddamn fun it is! It's so enjoyable! Oh, I can't get up there. That's force field. That's unfortunate. I would love to get it there, but it's not going to happen. Oh, there's the first blood. You don't actually get that many kills in this game. You'd probably be kind of surprised about how many kills don't end up happening, because it's quite easy to escape. You've got to get your opponent into a really awkward spot where you can work properly as a team and then nail them down. Also, getting speed upgrades early on is quite handy. We're going to just hop over the beast there to get the 50 health, and hopefully avoid most of the damage that's coming in this general direction. I might have to head back into the jungle momentarily. Yep, things are looking just a little bit ugly for me. Alright, there we go. I'd like to also point out that the game has individual announcers depending on which hero you're playing, which is super cool. And now I'm going to die. There we go. A little bit stupid to get in that general direction. Look at this. Isn't this much better than being stuck in a spawn screen yelling at your team for not helping you? Yeah, this is great. This allows you to actively do something to improve your standing by the time you get back onto the ground. It's like they had a look at Dota, and they thought, you know, how can we make it more fun in every possible way? Yeah, there we go. So they made a cartoony style. They made all the heroes very individual and awesome. It's a $10 game, at least it is on PS3 and 360, so I assume it's here too. You don't have to pay for heroes or anything like that, you just unlock the heroes as you level up, it's really that simple. Yeah, don't stand there, you're gonna have some dynamite. Might want to actually flank around and do some damage here, it's a possibility. Oh, hello, that was a terrible idea, alright. The thing I like about it as well is that it's actually kind of casual, but it's difficult nonetheless. Like, there's a good skill curve involved on it. It's not a case of learning items and things like that, it's just learning not to suck, getting better aim, learning how to avoid things, learning the lay of the land so that you can properly jump and platform around and maneuver in a skill-based kind of duel. But it's still casual in the sense that you can drop in, drop out. Games can vary anywhere between 10 to about 20, 30 minutes. If you drop out of a game, a bot replaces you, and people can join the game in the process. So you might end up with different teammates later on. If someone leaves, someone else can jump into the game. And if they do that, then they're gonna gain a bunch of levels and solo, which is the currency, in order to catch up to everyone else. So they can just get right into the fight, no problem at all. Since building items isn't really that important, it's not too big a deal. They could just hop in and they'll be perfectly reasonable at it. I like the fact there's not a huge amount of learning, and it's just more reliant on twitch skill, which is not something you see an awful lot in this particular genre. It's a very statistical genre, I feel. It's a very mathematical genre, whereas this, on the other hand, is straight up fun and action. It's got some great stuff going for it. It really does. It's incredibly fun. I'm also really happy that they decided to bring this to PC, because while there's obviously a hell of a lot of competition on PC for this kind of game, I think that because more and more people are getting interested in it, what they would really like is the ability to just jump into a Dota-style game with a little bit of progression that isn't crazy difficult, and you're not going to be yelled at by your teammates for making the slightest little mistake. I feel like they're just more chill in this. When I played it on PS3, people were super chill in this game, which is great. They didn't get angry at their teammates just because minor mistakes were made. They just had a bit of fun, which is exactly what this game currently is. It's a bit of fun, but it's got a good skill ceiling on it as well. Don't even ask me about esports. It's a 2D scrolling game. Not every game has to be an esport. It's competitive in the fact that it's fun and it actually involves a lot of skill. It's got a good mixture of deathmatch in it. Oh god, that's not good. This is actually not a good thing at all. I can escape down here and maybe, just maybe, avoid the big scary man. There we go. Ooh, that was a little bit stressful. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Ah! There we go. I think I might get away from this. Maybe not. Close. Very close. Yeah, this game oozes style. I think if you've watched the Game Station podcast, you know that we love the theme music for this game. I'm going to play the theme music at the end of this, because the theme music is hilarious. It's like a 90s cartoon show. Saturday morning stuff. And that's exactly what they've done with all of the heroes. They've made them aesthetically unique and given them their own unique personality. And, yeah, mobile games do that, but not all of them do it well. Whereas every character in this game has some kind of cool personality quirk going for them, which I really enjoy. Now, I haven't been using the Hyperball up to this point, which is quite silly. There we go, Hyperball. The Hyperball is a large ball that flies in the general direction of your enemy, and what it causes to happen is the enemy to get stunned if you have the appropriate upgrades, pushed back, and it's going to do some damage as well. It can also tank towers, so you can actually... Oh, really? Wow. You can actually get upgrades which will allow you to up the HP of the Hyperball. So it can sit there tanking the tower. Depends how you want to use the Hyperball. That's the cool thing about there being like 6 different upgrades for every ability. You can pick the ones that make sense, and more often than not, you can create a specific build using that. It's a little bit of a replacement for item builds. It's nowhere near as complex by any stretch, but it's still a hell of a lot of fun. I'm gonna make my Hyperball explode on death. There we go. There you go, have some of that. I'll use that to push it away and do some good damage. I'm a little bit squishy at the moment, which is unfortunate. I do a lot of damage, but I die very, very rapidly. It would be really nice to be able to take him out. Takes quite a bit of practice to get these dynamite throws done, which is great. It's nice the fact that just, you've got to aim it. It's not even a skill shot per se, it's just straight up, hey, well, it'll learn where it's gonna go, because that's all that really matters. Ooh. I don't know what she does, but she hurts like hell. There we go. Grab ourselves one of those, and another. Excellent. Alright, where are they? Well, that's their entire team, so that's gonna get unpleasant if I'm not careful. You can have lots and lots of dynamite. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. This is an awkward spot to be. Wow, that hurts. Alright. I'll dive under here and grab some more health. There are multiple lanes in this game, but of course they're all vertical. There are also multiple maps as well, which I very much like. Quite a lot of options for you. Some of them have some unique hazards as well, like a big worm that pops out if you press a button. So yeah. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, really? I'm getting brutalized in this game. It's typical that this would be the one game where I suck. Last game I won in 9 minutes. And now I'm getting destroyed. But that's okay, because if the game ends quickly, we can play another one. Sounds like fun to me. Get some more solar on the way down. Nice and easy. Sad that people are already raging in a beta for a casual fun game. I mean, really, guys, video games, not that serious. Come on. I appreciate the music as well. Some of it is very amusing indeed. I really should just get some more. There we go. Need some more cash and then hopefully get some HP upgrades so I won't die as easily. Because these guys are hitting like trucks. Just quick hop over that. I don't think I'm really in a position to kill that person, as much as I wish that I was. Quick hop over that, and she hurts. She hurts so very much. Oh, lol. Some people... What? What? I never faced this guy before. The PC version apparently has some new heroes in it, by the way, so if you haven't played the PS3 and 360 version, then that's not going to matter to you. But if you have, then you may see something new in this game. I don't know which of these guys are new and which aren't, because I've only played a few matches on the PS3, so I don't know all the heroes off by heart by any stretch of the imagination. They've done a really good job of this game, though. They really have. It's so enjoyable. This is the kind of game that I just jump into. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling like playing LOL at the moment. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play this game instead. God damn, that guy hurts. Wow. That guy is not messing around. I can't fight him straight up at the moment. I guess it's because he is much higher level than I am. I don't even know if levels actually matter in this game. It hasn't made that clear at all. You can get anything at any level as long as you've got the cash for it, so maybe it gives you upgrades, maybe it doesn't. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. The game doesn't really tell you. This has been a pretty disastrous game, honestly. As tends to be the way, but it doesn't matter. I could go 20-0 and people would still bitch about my skill anyway, so who cares? Alright. Grab ourselves one of those and try and get back into the battle, and hopefully actually do some reasonable pushing. It is all about destroying the towers, as you might imagine. Kills helps, but that was the wrong ability. I was trying to use Hyper Ball there. Would have been much nicer to do that. Yeah, he gives no dams, does he? No, he does not. Yeah, I have a feeling this guy's just a lot better than I am in general. Ah! God damn, really? Oh, that was cool. I was able to use the Hyper Ball there to actually block some of his fire coming in, so that's another nice little use. I always find different uses for the Hyper Ball, which is in itself pretty awesome. It's nice when abilities are multifaceted, and you can come up with some new innovative ways of using them to your advantage. A lot of the abilities in this game do qualify for that. Yeah, we're gonna lose shortly. That's fine. That's fine. I can play another game. It's not a big deal. I'm sure I can be forced to do it. Plus, that's going to give me levels up anyway, so that was an absolute disaster. Let's try and do a better game than that, shall we? That guy, level 31. Again, I don't even know what that does for you. But as you can see, it's going to level you up. It's going to unlock different abilities and different heroes as you go forward. You can press space to go straight into another game. I can random if I like. I'll play this guy, Clunk. Leon is a fast melee assassin. He might be good. He's got a tongue grab ability. Yeah, let's go with Leon.
Haha, it's moi, Léon, Charlie Léon. Est-ce que ne riez pas?
Really?
Ah oui, mon cœur, c'est vrai. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Wow. I feel violated. Dear God. Alright, so what do we want? Lifesteal? That would be good. Steel false teeth. What else can we get? Cheese and garlic mints. Add a silencing effect to tongue snatch. I love it. I love it. I get damage and range, I think. Surprise party mask. That's upon decloaking. Yeah, let's do that. Aggressive AI chip. This is for my cloaking ability. There we go. I'm going to buff that up quite a bit, I think. Chainsaw add-on. Attack speed, crit chance, crit damage. There we go. Since I'm new at this here, I don't want to do anything like get backstab, because that just seems a little bit too advanced for me. Alright, and down we go once again. Let's see if this is... I believe this is a different map this time around, so you're going to be seeing some interesting little hazards and layouts. They even changed the monsters around, which is kind of neat. Okay, so this is my guy. So he's melee. He's This could be awkward, actually. I've never played a melee character in this game before. Alright, what do I get? We can get Cloaking Skin to start off with. Alright, there's Cloaking Skin. So what does it do? Well, it's going to make me cloak, and I believe it actually creates a clone, as you can see right there. And that'll decloak me as soon as I click the button once again. Now, what's going on this map, if anything? So there's a couple of little bounce pads. And also, I believe, if I recall correctly, those actually release bonus creeps for your side if you land on them. So that's pretty neat. Well, things have already got horribly, horribly unpleasant. Just want to be a little bit careful here. Currently cloaked. Ah! Ow! That was not nice. But I think I'm still regenerating health, so that's not too bad. There appears to be some kind of gravity field in the center here as well, which lets you hop up here. And these are little jungle creeps that I can kill to get health and cash. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm so keen on the melee. It doesn't necessarily feel so good, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. Every champion in this game that I've played up to this point has actually been a ranged character, so that probably doesn't help. I definitely need some kind of ranged ability. I think picking the cloak was good for safety, but a little bit awkward otherwise. You do seem to hit like an absolute truck, though, which is quite nice. Now, the question is there a way around this lane? Oh, that's evidently very unfriendly. It's like, oh, what's that? That looks like a pickup. It's not a pickup. Not a pick. Oh, gee, no! Let's go invisible. Oh, alright. A wonderful, wonderful escape. Let's go up to this area, release a few extra creeps for us, and maybe go back to the jungle. I don't know where the jungle actually is. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I didn't actually unlock the Pinot Noir, so I was like, huh, why am I not regenerating in cloak? Oh yes, because you have to buy that ability. Oh god! That was incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. Let's not do that again. Could have been better, certainly. Down we go. Let's see what else we can grab from the shop. Hopefully something useful. I want to get that tongue ability. I'm not getting enough cash at this point. Need more solar. Now the cool thing is you can choose between going down the bottom lane and grabbing some more solar and stuff on the way, or you can use the bounce pads to instantly get back into the fight, but you're going to be missing out a little bit of cash if you do that, so... An intriguing idea. There we go. That's going to pull him in right next to that, so that's a useful ability to have, certainly. It's really powerful. Cloak there. Maybe hop over the other side. I like the fact that this is a low gravity area where you actually float around a little bit. It's weird to think that you could actually change the movement characteristics of a player based on the area of the map. That's not something that Dota-style games really do at all, so it's very cool that that idea is in the game. I approve of that, certainly. Alright, so that's the range of it, i.e. not a huge amount. Ow! Is that entirely necessary? Give ourselves some more health and get back into the fray. I love the way that this is drop in, drop out. Like, it feels like I'm not so stressed when I play a game like this because there are, I suppose, less requirements on me as an individual player. Obviously, I've got to be skilled, I've got to be fast, I must be swift, but still. It still feels like a more chilled out sort of experience. And that's fine, you know what, I don't need to be stressed all the time when I'm playing video games. I could do without that. I've got enough stress in my life without having to worry about those kind of things. Pull in right next to the turret. That's what he seems to be pretty damn good at, actually. Unfortunately, no robots remaining for me to pull out of there. To find my way back into the jungle and get myself some more HP. Head up to the top, I believe that's where the jungle was on this particular map. Well, there's definitely some extra cash here one way or the other. This actually takes me above the battlefield, and I can go to the gravitic anomaly. This guy's already level 7. Wow, that's actually crazy. There you go. Come in nice and close to the turret. You want a hug, obviously. These guys have crazy range. We shall battle the demons. Wow. Ow! God damn. These guys clearly know what they're doing. Our entire team is horrendously underleveled in comparison. Which is not ideal. Not liking that. Again, I don't know if it really makes any difference whatsoever, but hey. Movement speed, automatic health regeneration, increase the range of the stretchy tongue thingy. Yeah, that's probably useful. Because at the moment, my only real hope of doing damage to these guys, because they're sticking together and actually playing properly as a team, is to pull one into the tower, so... That's what we're going to focus on trying to do at this stage. Well, Cuddly Goose is having fun up in the jungle. On a cloak. Alright, so how much did it actually extend the range? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. That's nice and effective, I like that. We actually have a tanky character down here now, which is probably useful. Our team's been a bit squish up to this point. Ow! That really, really hurts. I do not like that ability. I do not like it at all. Try and get out of the way of this massive exploding ball of nuclear death. Well, there's not really a lot else to say about this, honestly. Like, in its current form, it seems great. Obviously, it's been polished up on consoles, so it's not like this is a new game. It's been out for about a month and a bit. All I can say is I'm really glad it actually came out, because they were having problems. They had publisher issues with this game, and that could have meant that it never came out in the first place, and that actually would have been a crying shame, in my opinion. They've added something truly different to the genre, and let's be honest, this genre has had some stagnation issues. There's been some innovation here and there, but I don't think the consumer base has fully proven yet that they actually care about innovating. The problem with Dota, I suppose, is that familiarity is a really potent weapon. People keep asking me, why do you keep playing League of Legends? Like, it's because I know the game. Like, I don't want to play other games. I feel familiar with this. I don't want to start from the bottom, especially when I know how stressful and difficult it is. Why would I want to do that? I only have a certain number of hours in the day. I don't want to waste my time doing that. It's crazy. If I want to take on a difficult game, I'll probably take on a difficult single-player game, not a game where I have to consider things like just learning item builds and all that kind of stuff, and how good my CS is. Obviously, that's an issue in this game as well. You know, you could CS here too, but I don't ever feel stressed out and pushed towards that. Icy slicey. Okay. Have a look on the minimap. Oh, hello. This was not actually what I was trying to do. Here you go. You can come in a little bit closer to the turret, I think. A little bit more damage. Oh, it's stunned next to the turret, and there's the pickup. Very nice. I think this is certainly an easier game than previous MOBAs, but it doesn't mean that it is devoid of skill, which is nice. I can appreciate that. It's difficult in a different kind of way. It looks cartoony and simplistic, but are you any good at platformers? Are you any good at dodging bullets? Are you any good at aiming every shot? Well, if you're not, this game might screw you over just a little bit. And that's good. Alright, let's have a cloak and see where the enemy is. He's over there. Oh, come on here. You know you want to get closer to Froggy G, the racist frog. All those damn racist frog stereotypes are truly ruining gaming as we know it, man. Ow! Oh, God, this guy is ruining gaming as we know it. Here you go. Let's have some extra bots for our lane. I think I'm going to go back to base, actually. I've got a reasonable amount of cash. I can pick up something new. Le Franche Teleporter. What do I want to do? I might just get some more health, actually. I'm having some fairly serious problems with getting killed, so let's upgrade that. It's not as interesting as gets my clones to attack, but you know what is really interesting? Staying alive tends to work fairly well. I'm having a bunch of fun with this game. This is definitely the kind of game that I would play while not filming. You know, it's weird that I have to categorize games that way these days. Like, how can this game be monetized? It's more to the point, it's not how can it be monetized, it's do I want to play this outside of a filming environment? Would I have fun without just playing it for movies and videos on my channel? Hopefully the answer is yes. That's my very, very specific and weird requirement now for video games that doesn't really apply to anyone else. I can start reviewing games, I suppose, based entirely on that. It's like, does it piss me off so much that I don't want to play it outside of making videos of it? If yes... Get back here, there we go. Alright. Where are the enemies? Oh, this doesn't look pleasant. This was a fairly bad idea. That was a terrible idea. This guy... Every single time we've had real problems with this guy. He's just wrecking everybody. It's horrendous. I also have a feeling I need far more bot kills. I've just got this distinct impression that that's what's giving people the edge because they're able to get those bot kills. I'm just going for this assassinations, and I'm getting nowhere in the process. Let's increase our movement speed just a little bit. Try and kill some more bots, hopefully. Ow! There you go. We can take some turret damage. I can still do some things, like pulling them into a tower is obviously very effective, so I'm glad I'm able to do that, but I feel gimped in comparison to these guys. And that is mostly my own fault. I want that guy dead so badly. I really do. Can I have him? No, he's disappeared. Aha! No! Oh, he's just gonna slaughter me, isn't he? Ah, that stupid explosion! Yeah. It's a bit early for me to call something OP or underpowered, but all I can say is that every time that guy's appeared in a game so far, I've had serious problems. It's most likely just a personal thing, but he seems to explode with huge amounts of burst damage and slaughter everyone. Let's not get anywhere near that. I think it's probably best to go back to base at this stage. Still not doing amazingly well. This game is actually dragging on longer than most, which, you know, it's cool to see that there is actually the potential for that. Because we've actually won games in under 10 minutes before, which I don't know if I don't think that's actually a selling point for most games. Like, well, it's really, really quick. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe some people do want quick MOBAs. Well, they're not going to find one at this stage. This is not a quick MOBA. Oh no, not at all. Ow! I don't know what the hell's hitting me, but I don't like it. Let me get in just a little bit closer to that turret. Thank you very much. Don't get... You dumbass. You dumbass! Ah, why did I jump into that? What a terrible thing to do.
3, 2, your turn is unlocked.
Honest, guys, I was playing much better than this previously. How many CS has that guy got? He's got... 82. But the healer is level 5 billion for whatever reason. Yes, yes. Let's get back in, shall we? Come over here, I want to stab you a lot. Oh, some kills would be wonderful right now, but it looks like I'm not getting any anytime soon. I'm currently invisible. Will it help me in any way? Not really, because the rest of my team isn't here, so... These guys, I assume these guys are probably a fixed team. They're always together, they seem to know exactly what they're doing, so... I guess that's probably why I'm having issues with them. I would assume that has something to do with it at any rate. Well, I never disapprove of fixed teams. Like, some people hate the idea. It's like, you kidding me? Why should someone be punished for playing properly with their friends? That's what the game's designed for, surely. Oh, how did that miss, really? Also, I have a feeling lag is a problem in this beta. Like, you see people warping around like crazy. This is not ideal, but once again, beta is beta, so hopefully they resolve that. So if people, the problem with people lagging is if they warp around the place, it's really hard to hit them. Did I decloak? Oh, pulled the wrong one. This is gonna get me killed horribly, isn't it? Let's get out of here. There we go. At least things are going somewhat better. That guy's still 6 for 1. And I am absolutely bloody useless. Even after playing a few games of this, I still think there's an awful lot more to learn in regards to how to best approach a situation. That probably wasn't the best way to do it. Definitely guarantee that. And sneak around the side here and hopefully pull this guy over here and stab him to death. Get back here, you bastard! Yes, I got myself a kill. I feel so good about myself. You see, now that is satisfying. Here, have this tongue. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it hurts like hell. Astonishingly painful and evil is what that was. Oh, you can actually do aerial grabs and things like that. That's actually something I've noticed, that the fact that you can jump around gives some abilities a very curious skill-based nature, because you can fire them off mid-air, like the Hyperball, for instance, spawns wherever you happen to be. So you can do like a mid-air catch with a Hyperball specifically to push someone in the direction that you want. You could do mid-air grabs with your tongue in this case, which is super skillful and really clutch. And I don't know if other Dota-style games really have that kind of clutch play, because there's more platforming skill and more aiming involved in this game. Oh, except for that's a horrible thing. That is a very horrible thing indeed, and I wish it wasn't there. And at least escape that. It hurts so much and it has such a large blast radius. I guess it's just a case of watch out for them deploying it and then run the hell away as rapidly as you can. Increases damage of the tongue stretch. What do we want to do? We might want to just increase the damage of slash or something like that, or maybe add some crit to it. There we go. Grab that from the vending machine and get back into the fight. Yep, their entire team's together. These guys are very clearly fixed, which is making things difficult. Here, come on into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Dodge out of the way of that. Let's cloak. No, you can come in too. Using the turret to do damage is effective. Unfortunately, these guys are really well buffed up and they don't seem to care too much. Don't want to be anywhere near that. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. These guys know their stuff. I don't even know. These guys might be developers, pro gamers, who the hell knows. But that's cool. That's good. You actually get to see it from a pro play perspective, from a proper fixed team. Unfortunately, I'm the one who suffers as a result of that, but you're okay with that. You just like watching me suffer anyway. I'm pretty convinced that's the only reason you watch my videos these days. I need to get back into the jungle. I'm still cloaked. Oh dear. This is not going to go well for you, but it's alright. Stabby, stabby, stabby. There we go. Stabby was engaged. This guy, I don't want this guy getting away, but it's not... Don't really have an option on, unfortunately. She got past the force field. Couldn't get anywhere near that. No! That was very silly. Shouldn't have stuck around. She's playing risky. She's playing risky. It's alright, we have control of the jungle, so at least I can actually get some health back. It's me in a good position. I wonder if I should have actually buffed up my clones earlier. It's difficult to say. Maybe we can actually get some pushing going on here now. Or maybe not, as most of my HP melts away once again. Tricky stuff, tricky stuff. Great fun, though. I just want to gush about this game. I think that's what I've been doing for maybe the past 30 or so minutes, as to how much of a great twist it is. And how cool it is to actually watch a genre forming. It's not often we necessarily get to do that. What we're watching is the evolution of a new genre of gaming. This happens every time. I remember when I used to post on Usenet, and once Doom came out, I was very young when I was posting on Usenet, by the way. It's like, hang on, you were back then? It's like, well, yes, of course. I was posting on Usenet back in the 90s. And a lot of people used to use the term Doom clone. And then eventually that became FPS, and Doom clone actually ceased to matter anymore, because once you evolve the genre specifically and far enough away, what you get is a brand new genre of gaming as opposed to a clone of an existing game. Right now you'll say that like League of Legends and HON are Dota clones, but once the MOBA genre gets sufficiently diverse, then obviously there'll need to be a name for it, because MOBA is a terrible name and ARTS doesn't actually apply, because I mean in this case this isn't RTS at all, so you know, which one do you pick there? No. Oh, there's the pull. There's the pull. Come on. Come on. Skill base. Stabby, 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 stabby. Ah! So close. I needed more stabby. Needed more stabby. I think you get this cool situation where the genre appears and you forget, really, I suppose, where the game first came from. It becomes less important, you know? Because as a genre, it's now firmly established, and you can make games in that genre. I could say, well, you know what, I really like this particular genre of video games. Instead of saying, I like Dota clones, I like whatever the balls you decide to actually call it this time. And we need more stabby, so I wanna apply a chainsaw. Because why not? Now, I don't know where the enemy are. Which makes me very suspicious indeed. Let's kill some more bots. I definitely need the cash and the benefits. Nope, you're not going anywhere, son. Oh, God! That thing! If I ever see him stop moving, I need to immediately assume he's going to blow off my face. And by the sounds of it, I would be correct in that assumption. Let's grab another one of them. Should cloak. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Now I'm gonna get horribly murdered by the nuclear device. Unless, of course, I use the jump pad to get out of the way. Sweet. The comeback, folks. It's coming. It's coming. A long time coming, but it's on its way. Can I take this guy out? Maybe. Maybe I have the stabbing capabilities. Oh, here's the nuclear nonsense. They should really make a hero called Nuclear Nonsense. They would do well with that, I feel. But we've managed to push the turret out, which is good. We've actually managed to split their team up a little bit, which is something... What the... I don't even know. If I go anywhere near him, I just explode, apparently. It's as simple as that. Oh well, never mind. Nuclear nonsense indeed.
4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Blast off right back into the middle of the Saturday morning cartoon show. Captain Planet Dota. Probably about the closest you can get to this. Captain Planet was actually terrible. I used to love that show. And I realize now it's actually awful. That saddens me. Like, I was being indoctrinated, honestly, but it's like, it was okay. But really, Captain Planet was actually incredibly destructive. It's like, it's okay, I shall stop the pollution. It's like, dude, like, how many people's jobs were just lost as a result of that? Like, this is not the way to do things. This is not the way to do things at all. Alright, we're gonna kill their healer. Very nice, very nice. Murder time, ladies and gentlemen, murder time. No, you're not getting away. Absolutely not. Oh, God! It's Mr. Nuclear Nonsense once again. If that's not his name, it definitely should be. Back into the jungle, get a little bit of health. Thank you very much. The comeback is in progress. Said it was coming. You can call it a comeback if you so desire. I don't think I can kill him. I really don't. I think he's just going to make me explode if I try to go anywhere near him. I don't know, actually. No. Good stabbing is happening here. No, let's avoid that. There we go. I'm actually in a good position now where I can assassinate someone if I do it right. So this hero's actually pretty fun once you get to know him. I think it's maybe because I'm just used to ranged heroes that it took a long time to get used to this guy. So obviously the game doesn't have many heroes in it at the moment. But of course it's only 3-on-3, so the massive hero variety is perhaps not as important as you might think. But of course the more heroes the better. It's always nice that they're adding them for free too. Alright, they're playing as a team again now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It makes it significantly more difficult to horribly murder them. Oh dear. Yeah, I really don't want to be standing here, it turns out. This is a really bad place to be right now. Platforming around here and trying to stab her could be tricky. Oh dear. Not you again. You know, I'm going to come around the back and try and pick that healer off. If it's all possible. I think I'm still invisible. It looks like I am. Where did they go? He is hiding. Alright, I think there's one over there. Ah. All three of them are there, though. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, they're all three of them are definitely there. Come on, guys, stab them. What's wrong with you? Yeah, this is the point where we lose. They've managed to bypass our bottom lane, and they're now just killing our Nexus. I can maybe kill him. There we go. But taken out in the process. Come on, please. Kill Wolf Zombie. No, not happening. Oh, well. This is... I was on a killing spree. Things were going a little bit better. The comeback was in progress. We haven't lost yet. It's okay, guys. Totally got this. Totally got this. Gonna carry this like a boss, regardless of the fact that these guys are very clearly a fixed team. More stabbing is needed. More French stabbing. Les stab, as I like to call it. Now I hit like a truck. Let's make this work. I'm not sure if his blades got slightly bigger. I think it might have. Or maybe I was just... It's hard to tell. As I was thinking, are there any actual cosmetic changes? I think there are. Honestly, I really do. Ah, stabby, stabby, stabby. Oh, no. Not stabby. Not the stabby. Yeah, time to get away from him. This ridiculous nuclear missile crap. You're dead. Push, 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 push. Push, little carts. Ah! Clearly, this is where we turn things around. Clearly. Excellent. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. We have no means whatsoever to kill that tower. Escort our... Oh, wow. I didn't know bots could actually use those. Well, I've got a turret down up to the top lane, so maybe we can fight here. No, don't go backwards. We need you. Oh, dear. There we go. I can smack it up just a little bit. If we kill this before the enemy gets back, this is going to be hilarious, but I don't think that's going to happen, is it? No. We've done some good damage, though. Oh, time to leave. Time to leave. More HP is clearly needed. Get back to the jungle and get some more health. That was a good push. We're able to do that again, we can actually win. Fixed teams are weak. Clearly. All that is required is more stabbing. Let's not stand there. No, it's a terrible idea. Just need to be careful, get them in one more good team fight, and then we can win the game. You see, look at what they do. They're just like, I'm just gonna stand here with the healer and the big artillery guy and the tank, and yeah. It's interesting that you can actually stack up in this game, but there are AoE attacks, so it's not necessarily a good idea. I don't think our team really has many of them. Like, if we had the cowboy with the dynamite, yeah, we'd probably be in a much better spot than we are now. I'm gonna push bottom lane, I think. Nope. Need to... Yeah, I can't actually do any damage from here. Oh, God! Ah! We're very slowly leaving. Need some more HP. Please don't go in alone. Please don't go in alone, guys. Uh-oh. I think we're being backdoored. I genuinely think we're being backdoored. Come on. Come on. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Oh, no. No. Ah. Oh, well. Almost. Don't call it a comeback, because it wasn't. Awesomenauts, ladies and gentlemen, coming to PC shortly. Guess what? Got 25 beta keys to give away. I'm going to give them away randomly to people that leave comments on this video. So you'll be entered into a prize draw. You will not get extra chances if you spam comments. Duplicate comments will be discarded. If I see someone blatantly spamming, then I'll just get rid of it entirely. 25 beta keys for the PC version of Awesomenauts. This game's currently available on PS3 and 360 with the PC version forthcoming. My name's been Totalbiscuit, and I'll see you next time.